As one year transitions into the next, we often find ourselves preoccupied with long lists of ambitious goals and new habits we hope to integrate into our lives. However, those who truly understand transformation recognize that the real key to change is not just about adding more, but about letting go. This idea was emphasized by the Stoic philosopher Seneca, who said, "Not everything is difficult because we don't dare to do it, but we don't dare to do it because it is difficult." The obstacles we place in our own way are what prevent us from becoming the best version of ourselves. Stoic philosophy isn't only about constructing a good life, it also teaches us to free ourselves from mental, emotional, and negative habitual burdens. To live a fulfilling and virtuous life, we must develop the courage to face and release what's holding us back. In this video, we'll uncover 14 habits you need to let go of in order to make 2025 the most extraordinary year of your life, drawing inspiration from the timeless wisdom of Stoicism. Get ready to embark on this journey and to affirm your commitment. Share this phrase in the comments below. 2025, I embrace my best self. This will be the most powerful declaration to mark the start of a meaningful and transformative year. Habit number 1. Excessive comfort. Comfort, though alluring, often acts as a silent adversary to personal growth. It cocoons us in familiarity, lulling us into the illusion that ease equates to happiness. Yet, as the Stoic philosophers taught, true fulfillment does not stem from avoiding challenges, but from facing them head-on. Marcus Aurelius once reminded us, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." However, when we prioritize comfort over challenge, we surrender that power, allowing stagnation to take hold in our lives. Picture a weekend spent binge-watching TV, wrapped in a warm blanket with snacks within reach. This scenario epitomizes comfort. While relaxation itself isn't harmful, overindulging in it can lead to dissatisfaction. When the mind is deprived of meaningful engagement, it begins to wander, and a subtle restlessness emerges, our body's way of signaling that growth has been neglected. Growth flourishes in discomfort, much like muscles strengthen through resistance. A perfect example is learning a new skill, such as swimming. For someone afraid of water, stepping into a pool for the first time can feel overwhelming. The sensation of water surrounding them, the fear of sinking, and the vulnerability of not knowing what to do all make it daunting. Yet, through persistence, embracing the cold water, trusting the instructor, and repeatedly practicing floating, confidence gradually takes shape. The joy of overcoming fear far surpasses the initial discomfort. In life, challenges, whether physical, emotional, or intellectual, are the rungs of the ladder to growth. The Stoics believed adversity is not something to be feared, but rather a tool for transformation. By stepping beyond our comfort zones, we cultivate resilience and unlock our full potential. Excessive comfort may seem like a safe haven, but it is a deceptive one. Only by embracing discomfort can we truly make 2025, or any year, the best year of our lives. Habit number 2. Complaining. Complaining is an easy trap to fall into, yet its consequences run far deeper than we often recognize. Every complaint, whether voiced aloud or quietly simmering in our thoughts, drains our mental and emotional energy. Instead of addressing the root of an issue, complaining allows negativity to fester, creating a cycle of dissatisfaction that clouds our judgment and weakens our ability to take decisive action. Consider the story of Helen Keller, a woman who overcame the immense challenges of being both deaf and blind. Despite facing a world that could have left her feeling isolated and resentful, Keller refused to let her circumstances define her. Rather than dwelling on what she lacked, she embraced learning with the guidance of her teacher, Anne Sullivan. She went on to become an author, activist, and a symbol of resilience. Keller once said, "Although the world is full of suffering, it is also full of the overcoming of it." Her life serves as a testament to how a proactive mindset can turn adversity into a foundation for growth and inspiration. It reveals that complaining only weakens our ability to recognize opportunities for action and change. Adopting a proactive mindset doesn't mean ignoring problems, it means tackling them constructively. The next time you feel the urge to complain, pause and ask yourself, what can I do to improve this situation? Whether it's finding a solution or simply shifting your perspective, this change in focus transforms obstacles into challenges that drive growth rather than sources of frustration that breed despair. When we let go of the habit of complaining, we begin to uncover a stronger version of ourselves. However, another destructive habit often goes hand in hand with complaining: the tendency to constantly judge others. What happens when we focus less on solutions and more on how others fail to meet our expectations? This is where judgment creeps in, subtle yet powerful. It's a habit that can poison relationships, foster resentment, and divert our attention from our own progress. But is there an alternative, a way to rise above the noise of relentless judgment? Let's explore that next. Habit number 3. Constant judgment. Judgment. Have you ever caught yourself trapped in the endless loop of categorizing people, actions, or situations as good or bad, right or wrong? While this may create an illusion of control, it's anything but. Constant judgment drains an extraordinary amount of energy, blurs your awareness, and builds barriers between you and reality. In this mental turmoil, clarity and calm become distant aspirations. The Stoics understood this deeply. Marcus Aurelius, one of the most esteemed Stoic philosophers, wrote, "You always own the option of having no opinion. There is never any need to get worked up or to trouble your soul about things you can't control." His insight reminds us that judgment is often a self-imposed weight, one that depletes our strength and obscures the true essence of things. Imagine setting out for work in the morning amid heavy traffic. You're running late, every driver appears inconsiderate, and it feels like the world is plotting against you. Judgment ignites frustration. Why can't people drive properly? Or this city is such a mess. This spiral intensifies your stress, trapping you in anger. Now, envision observing the same scenario without judgment. You notice the honking horns, the slow movement, and even your own impatience, but you resist labeling the experience as bad. Suddenly, the world seems less antagonistic, freeing you to focus on finding solutions rather than being consumed by negativity. Stoic philosophy encourages detachment, guiding us to concentrate on our perceptions and reactions rather than external conditions. By resisting the urge to hastily categorize every experience, we discover the freedom of simply existing and gain profound insights into the transient nature of thoughts and emotions. This discipline helps us maneuver through life with composure, even in tough situations. Viewed through this lens, the habit of constant judgment becomes an impediment to clarity and tranquility. Letting go of it not only diminishes emotional unrest, but also paves the way for a deeper comprehension of reality. Continuous judgment isn't a shield, it's a shackle. To live a life of clarity and calm in 2025, let go of this habit. Observe the world as it is, without the rush to label it. Within this realm of non-judgment lies your freedom, strength, and peace. Habit number 4, the illusion of knowing everything. On the vast journey of life, one of the most dangerous traps of the human mind is the illusion of already knowing everything. The intellectual ego, a quiet whisper insisting that you've figured it all out, is not just a sign of overconfidence, but also a barrier that obstructs learning, growth, and fulfillment. At the heart of Stoic philosophy lies intellectual humility and the cultivation of a beginner's mindset, the most powerful remedy for this illusion. Imagine a seasoned expert attending a seminar. During the discussion, someone presents a groundbreaking idea. Instead of listening with an open mind, the expert dismisses it internally, thinking, "I've heard this before. What could they possibly teach me?" This is the illusion of knowing everything in action. By clinging to what they believe is complete knowledge, they miss the opportunity to expand their understanding and explore new possibilities. This mindset famously played out in the life of Charles Darwin. Despite his revolutionary contributions to science, Darwin remained deeply intellectually humble. He once observed, "Ignorance more frequently begets confidence than does knowledge." Even as one of history's greatest thinkers, he constantly questioned his own assumptions and remained open to new perspectives. It was this humility that not only fueled his discoveries, but also shaped his legacy as a lifelong learner. By cultivating a beginner's mindset, approaching the world with curiosity and openness, we invite wisdom into our lives. This allows us to ask questions without fear of seeming uninformed, to listen more than we speak, and to recognize that every person, regardless of status, has something valuable to teach us. As the Stoics believed, true strength is not found in asserting dominance through knowledge, but in acknowledging that we are always students of life. As you prepare for 2025, ask yourself, what assumptions are holding me back and limiting my personal growth? What would happen if I embraced each day with the curiosity of a beginner? Share your thoughts in the comments. What strategies have helped you overcome the illusion of knowing everything? Together, we can embark on a journey of humility and lifelong learning. Habit number 5, lack of self-control. Picture a moment of emotional turmoil, a heated argument spiraling out of control, fueled by unchecked anger, or perhaps it's the pull of fleeting desires, an impulsive shopping spree, an evening wasted mindlessly scrolling through your phone. Though these impulses may seem harmless at first, over time, they gradually chip away at the most valuable thing you own, your freedom. As Marcus Aurelius once wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." At its core, a lack of self-control is the surrender of that power, allowing unchecked emotions and desires to take the reins of your life. Self-control isn't just about suppressing anger or resisting temptation, it's about mastering yourself, ensuring that your actions align with your deeper values. Without it, you become a prisoner of external forces, led astray by momentary pleasures and reactive emotions. This not only sabotages your goals, but also disrupts your inner peace. The Stoics firmly believed that true freedom comes from within, and that journey begins with self-mastery. Take, for example, the story of James Clear, the author of Atomic Habits. In his youth, Clear suffered a severe head injury that derailed his life and ambitions. Rather than succumbing to frustration or self-pity, he focused on building small, consistent habits, choosing progress over despair. By mastering his emotions and committing to long-term growth, he reshaped his life and went on to achieve extraordinary success. His journey underscores a fundamental Stoic principle. Self-control is the foundation of a meaningful and fulfilling life. Now, reflect on your own experiences. How often have you let anger dictate your words or allowed impulsive desires to pull you away from your goals? Stoic philosophy challenges us to pause, reflect, and act with intention. Mastering yourself doesn't mean suppressing emotions, but rather learning to guide them wisely. By practicing self-control, you reclaim your autonomy and cultivate an unshakable sense of inner peace. To make 2025 a year of transformation, resolve to confront the silent adversary of a lack of self-control. By mastering yourself, you break free from the grip of impulsiveness and step into a life aligned with your highest values, a life of freedom, strength, and tranquility. Conclusion. We've explored 5 habits to release in order to make 2025 a truly remarkable turning point in your life. From letting go of complaints to avoiding unrealistic expectations, each lesson is not only rooted in philosophy, but also offers a practical guide to living with more freedom, confidence, and resilience in the face of life's challenges. All of this is inspired by Stoic philosophy, which highlights the true value of self-control and the importance of accepting what lies beyond our power. Looking back, which habit do you feel most ready to release in order to build a fulfilling 2025? Was there anything on the list that surprised you or prompted deeper reflection? Share your thoughts in the comments below. We'd love to hear your story. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit like to let us know you enjoy content like this. Share the video with your friends and family to spread the profound values of Stoic philosophy, and make sure to subscribe to the channel so you never miss out on future inspirational content. Be sure to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as new videos are available. Thank you for joining us, and we'll see you in the next one. The next video is ready at the end screen. Continue your journey of self-improvement today.